Randy Baumann and the DVE Morning Show. I was just telling you before the break the great thing that is Songs for Aidan. And on the line right now, Lance Knox. Lance is Aidan's dad. They have the two-song compilation CD out right now that you can buy. It's only $5, and it benefits the Oncology Center at Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh. Lance, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, Randy. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. When I first saw Songs for Aidan on Facebook, I have to tell you, I didn't look into it much. I signed up for it because I loved the idea, and I wanted to do something, but I didn't know that Aidan was even from Pittsburgh. I had no idea that he was being treated at Children's Hospital here. And so much, and I guess the reason for that was when I scrolled down the Facebook page, there were submissions from all over the world. How far away have you guys heard from people who want to be a part of what you guys got going on?
We've gotten submissions from Ireland, 2 submissions from Ireland, and a couple from the United Kingdom. Mainly through social media. I just have been working those channels, Facebook and Reddit, and trying to find some artists that I think I can reach. You know, sometimes if you try to reach artists that have a big following, you're not sure if they're going to read their emails, but trying to find artists that I can reach and tell Aidan's story and see if they would be interested in submitting songs, and the response has been overwhelming. Everyone just wants to open their hearts and their songbooks and play a song for him.
Tell our listeners, if you could, Aidan's story and let them know what he's dealing with.
So Aidan, September 21st of this past year, 2012, Aidan was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. It's a bone cancer that is relatively rare. Our oncologist, Dr. Cooper at Children's, says it's 1 in 3 million kids, and about 300-ish diagnoses each year in the United States. And he's in and out of the hospital quite a lot doing chemotherapy and radiation. It's a very intense 9-month course of chemo and 31 radiation treatments every single day, Monday through Friday, for a good solid month. My wife has to take him back and forth to the hospital to get those radiation treatments.
So he spends a lot of time in the hospital, and you guys figured this would be a good way to keep him occupied and encourage him and let him know that people had his back. You called out for artists to create songs and send them to Aidan.
That's exactly what we did. You know, when you get a diagnosis like this, you are pretty special, but not necessarily in a good way. And I wanted him to feel really special in the best possible way and have him know that everybody was thinking of him, and that, you know, semi-famous indie artists and, you know, even kids in high school were wanting to do something special for him and let him know how special he was.
Well, I think this is just outstanding. The response has been great. How many total submissions have you guys got?
I think somewhere in the neighborhood of 35. 35 to 40, I'm not sure exactly. I'd have to check on the channel, but, you know, we're hoping every day to get a song. And, you know, it's been kind of weird the way it's been a little bit backwards in that, like you said, we've gotten a lot of submissions from far away and across the country and across the globe. Haven't quite hit the niche with the Pittsburgh market yet. I'm hoping that this will hopefully drum up some local musicians and local bands to jump on board and join the project. I hear that you may have an in with the Clarks.
Yeah.
My sister's a big fan, and she says that she sees you up on stage playing the keys with them sometimes.
Yeah, occasionally. I'll see what I'll get a word into them and as many Pittsburgh musicians as I can tap. And I got an event this week that I'll be able to do just that. But hopefully this is serving as a beacon for all of those artists as well around Pittsburgh. Step up to the plate. Pull out your phones and record a tune. You guys, when you go to rehearsal, do a tune for Aidan and send it to him. It doesn't have to be anything really fancy. Sit in front of your computer with a guitar or your piano. Have someone with their phone film you guys, you know, while you're at rehearsal. Just put something together for Aidan. And I know that Kyle, or Lance rather, you and your family will really appreciate it, and that Aidan certainly will appreciate it.
Yeah, he really loves getting the videos, and he was not the most musically inclined kid before this. You know, this generation is more about video games and DSs and Wii's and those kind of things. But this has really spurred his interest in music, and we actually have one of our artists that submitted, a local punk band, The Danzas. Their drummer has been teaching him how to play drums now, and he asked for a guitar for his birthday, so it's been really good. I hope that this can help him love music the way that I've loved music and my wife has loved music as we grew up.
Songs for Aidan, and how can people submit those tunes?
You can go to his website, which is live-the-proof.com, and there's right in the navigation menu at the top of the page, there's a link for the Songs for Aidan, and there's instructions there on how to submit, my email address to get in touch with me. And there's also a link to purchase the compilation CD that we were talking about, which we're trying to raise $1,000 for the Child Life Department up on his oncology floor.
They're awesome. Those people are great.
Yeah, they provide all the games and Wiis and board games and movies and things that keep the kids occupied and keep them as close to living a normal life while they're in the hospital as when they're not. And they do a great job, and we want to give back some of the joy and some of the warmth that we've received through this to the rest of the kids that are up there with him.
Good deal. We're going to let everybody know by posting all that information on our website, and you can expect a couple of them coming from our direction very soon. Lance Knox, Aidan's dad, thanks so much, Lance. We appreciate it, and best of luck.
Thanks, Randy.
There's a 2-song CD that you can buy on that website, $5 that all the proceeds go to the Oncology Center there at Children's